been a couple days, but we are back. Been doing some moving around. Shakur Stevenson declines 25% purse bid offer from Devin Haney. Is that a good idea or is it a bad idea? My first question when I heard it was 25% of what? That's the question. That would determine if it was a bad idea or a good idea to me. But who really knows at this point in time? The man said he ain't going for it. Is he wrong? Is he right? Talk to me. All right, bet. What's going on? Talk to me. Y'all saw the topic. What are we doing? Is Shakur wrong for that? Is he right for that? Is he trying to say he knows his worth? That's what it means to me. Or maybe the offer just wasn't that great. I don't know. Some people trying to say he ducking. I don't think that's the case. I think with being a fighter of his accolades, having his accolades, silver medalist, first of all, something that Devin Haney's never done. What is it? 2-division world champion. Something Devin Haney has never done. I think he feels like he should be offered more. He said he not humble. It's an ego problem. Talk to me. GQ said he definitely worth more than 25%. You gonna be in the gym tomorrow, Jay? Coming in town for Boots fight. Shakur right here, 2-weight division champ himself. Yeah, I'll be in the gym tomorrow. For sure. Yeah, Olympian. He deserves the bread. 2-division world champion and pound for pound. What's good? He's not sure if he ducking, but he looking real bad. If you ask me, he not looking bad. But I don't know the ins and outs of the offer. I can say that. He's definitely earned his keep. He definitely is a great talent. You know what I mean? Like I said, 2-division world champions, Olympic silver medalist. Those are things Devin Haney hasn't accomplished. But Devin Haney, to be fair, is the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. And in this situation, calling the shots. So let's be real. And then Dev did have to cross the water 2 times to not only gain the title, but defend the title. Usually after you defended the title, you defended the title in your hometown or at least somewhere close. He went back over there and did it again. Devin is not Tank. He and Dev about the same level of popularity. We talking 60-40, 65-35. Dev said 25%, his biggest payday. See, that's the thing. Now, if he's saying 25% of it would be Shakur's biggest payday, that means we talking about a lot of money. But is that true? We don't know. Or are they playing the guessing game? Or are they basing it off the money they would generate? We don't know. Except B-side like Devin did with Cambosis. I kind of agree with that. I do kind of agree with that, though. I don't think Shakur is a duck for what he's doing. I think he's just fighting for his worth. But at the same time, you got to be fair. Dev did cross the water for those titles. They got to treat it as the same as the Bud situation. He a two-weight division champ, at least 60-40. I ain't mad at that. G, you going to Boots fight? I don't know if I'm going to the fight. I might not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If y'all gonna be there, man, don't be acting weird, man. Say what's up. Take a picture. You know what I mean? Buy me a Sprite or something. 25% is the split for the mandatory. Who's about to give up them belts? So what? Salute GHB TV. Appreciate you, bro. Devin in the interview said he not in a rush to fight Shakur for a reason. His energy changed when it comes to Shakur. You can see it. Devin doing everything he was complaining about before he got the belts. So who else could he fight? I don't know if he want to fight old boy again. You talking about Dev? Dev, I just thought Dev was going to leave 35 alone and go on up to 40. That's what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was gonna fight Regis or Rolly or somebody. Shakur is the mandatory. Why fight for the mandatory spot if you don't want the mandatory split, which is 25%? Good observation. He called Haney out, right? He jumped in the ring after Haney maintained the undisputed, right? Got a point there. I like Shakur, but he don't sell like that. And Devin is undisputed. 35% is what mandatories get, I think. 25-75 is fair. I can understand both sides. What undisputed champion giving someone with no belt 60-40? Devin used to say it's about fighting the best. Now he done changed his tune. I mean, they said it ain't no fun if the rabbit got the gun. You know what I mean? Shakur may not ever get this opportunity again at all the belts. Seize the opportunity. I agree with that as well. Salute G, hit the like. Check in, y'all. Hit the like on the check-in. Philly Zoe. What's going on, Philly Zoe? Appreciate you. Haney scared. I don't think these fighters scared of each other. I think they just trying to take advantage of the positioning. Shakur don't bring nothing to the table. Victor Ortiz fight canceled. Yeah, we gonna get into Victor Ortiz. G-Hack, what up, cuzzo? What's going on? How y'all feeling? Dev is doing Shakur a favor. Shakur versus Lomo wouldn't challenge Lomo, so why Haney? If Lomo said, Shakur, you get 25%, I bet Shakur wouldn't rebuttal. Something to think about. Devin, the youngest in charge. It seems to look that way. I think the offer is fair. I hope Shakur call his bluff. No Virgil Ortiz. Yeah, Virgil done, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to go too deep into it just yet. We're going to get into that. Shakur is a duck. Why you say Shakur is a duck? Shakur can either take the offer or go somewhere Dev has many options at 35 and 40. Okay. 65-35 seems fair. They're both young, still have plenty of fights in front of them that can make the bag. Build the resume up even more. Build this fight up like Bud and Spence. Bigger pot. But nothing is guaranteed. Can't say that. I wouldn't say he ducking. He just trying to get a better deal. Shakur does all that talking, but won't bet on himself to be great. Great point. I ain't mad at that. What up, Jay? Appreciate the content. Honestly, it seems like the best move for Dev is to go up to 140. Fight Regis unless Tank wants to fight him at 35. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, I went to Shakur fight when he fought Consecutive. He packed the building. Shakur for sure bringing the fans. I mean, I went to his last fight. I agree. Fair, a place where kids go. Offering 25%, he might as well move up. Being from the streets, you can read body language and see when someone energy change. Devin don't think he can beat him. So y'all basically trying to say, like, for those who saying Dev offered the 25, he basically doing that knowing that Shakur wasn't going to take the 25? Is that what y'all saying? Like a chess move, basically? But then to turn around and call him a duck? The fight is better in 2 years at 140. I also agree with that. What you think about Keith Thurman stepping up and fighting Stanionis now since Ortiz out? Not this date, but a later date. I mean, that would be a great fight. And Keith Thurman would definitely get back in the races with a win like that. Laura Haney is aside. Bottom line, are you popping out to Boost fight this weekend? I don't know, man. Should I come out? Would it be worth it? If I come to Boost fight, we gonna jump on GHB TV live, and y'all got to snap out, man. If I come out there, man, and people be acting shy and all that, oh man, I can't do it. Exactly. Facts. He pump faking so he won't take it. Praying Shakur don't take it. Possible. Basically a publicity stunt. 25% undisputed on a platter? That don't make no sense. Why don't it make sense, Dash? Exactly, a price out. He not playing nobody. Shakur is the best buck dancer for a top rank by far. Damn, why you call him a buck dancer? 2 weights beaten. Who's Joette and Old Man Herring? Stop. Oh, okay. You talking about Shakur, Joette. What was his name? Joette Gonzalez or something like that? 25% in the belts with Shakur offering again. Dev took 21% to fight Kambosos. Shakur can do the same. Also, he said, Dev, easy work. He did say that. I feel like Devin is young bull and Shakur. Putting him in his place, he never sent another offer. Who does that? Dev only should stay at 35 for Tank. 75-25 is the same split as everybody in history, pretty much. So what it sounds like to me is Shakur is not being greedy, but he being a little too like cocky, a little too high on himself. But if he really believes in his skill set, then why not go ahead and take the fight the same way Devin did when he fought Kambosos? I ain't gonna lie, that sounds pretty good to me. But Shakur, maybe Shakur overthinking it too, though. Because like I said, 25% of what? Because if we talking about 25% of some great money, I mean, why not? And then at the same time, would that also mean 25% of the pay-per-view? Y'all comparing him to the Australian dude. Stop. No, I'm not comparing him to the guy. I'm comparing the situation. The situation was Dev didn't have anything, and he went over there and fought for everything. That's what we saying. It's a pride thing. Motherfuckers not trying to take the first low ball offer. It is business, and you do got to pull teeth. Devin gladly accepted the B side to elevate his career. Now that he's A side, dude's big mad. The hate is real. Core won a vacant versus Joette and beat Valdez. Dev beat Lomo and Kambosos. Dev big dude. Hey, I can't be mad at that. Exactly. Read my first comment. I gotta go back. Same split as everybody. Yeah, I read it. Haney took less 2 times plus an additional fight to become undisputed. Maybe he feels Shakur should do the same. Plus, Shakur doesn't have a belt. Why is ducking the primary conversation amongst boxing fans? I think when people use the word ducking, it's a chance for them to bash a fighter because they wouldn't most of the time bash the guy in his face. So I think they do it, through the computer, and it's a popular word right now. Same as entanglement. Remember when that word was out? Everybody was using it. Entanglement. I don't think Dev was playing chess by offering what he did to Shakur. Eventually, they'll have to fight each other anyway. To me, Shakur is unproven at 135. Shakur has only fought once at that division. That's a point. Shakur has no leverage at this point, and that's his problem. Dark Mankind, what's popping? Shakur needs to get off that high horse and go take the belts. 25% of something is better than 100% of nothing. I agree with that. It's not bad. I understand. If Shakur takes that and wins, he betting on himself. He can command everything after that. I do agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Dev had WBC and still did it. The hate is real, a.k.a. buck dancing. What you mean by that? Buddha Namaste. What you mean by that? I don't see Virgil beating any of the top guys at 154. I think Virgil will fare out pretty good at 54. And I hope he will feel better. Shakur almost might be one of Ryan Garcia's, on some Ryan Garcia shit with the public negotiations. Because he said he didn't reject the offer, but that's what he heard he was going to get offered. Oh. He didn't offer Lomo 25%. I don't know what Lomo got. Why do that? Why do that, though? Why even come and flexing like that? It's BS to me. Devin playing chess. Man, Devin and Shakur 50-50 fight in the ring, not out of the ring. Negotiate to 30% and take the fight. And if you win, you the A side for everyone not named Tank. And Shakur knows what he's doing by talking about the contract in public. Is that also a chess move? and GOAT and genius. Don't you get more bread if you win? I believe if it was a rematch clause, I believe he do. And what up with Virgil fainting at the weigh-in? I don't know. Virgil ain't even make it to the weigh-in because the weigh-in is tomorrow. I think he fainted at the crib. Didn't Tyson make more than Holyfield in the rematches, or am I tripping? When Wilder wanted that smoke with Fury, he made sure he got that fight. Tyson was one of the biggest draws in boxing ever, so Tyson will most of the time make more money than a lot of guys. Everybody ducking. Go in, genius. Haney, history made, the greatest sacrifices. Stevenson may be just negotiating. If not, it's a duck. After all, he could make his money in the rematch or by just simply beating Haney. I agree. You fight one time at 135, and this man giving you a chance to fast track your way to undisputed while making the most money you ever made, and you complain? Who really ducking? Coach, I heard you say on another channel you have a fighter on the Boots undercard. What's his name, and how do you feel about his readiness? Well, the fighter name was Jesse Hart, but he's not going to be fighting on the card. Basically, what they tried to do was call his bluff and see would he take a fight. Jesse said yes, and then all of a sudden, no fight. So just to simplify that. Did you hear about Wilder versus Joshua in December? If Joshua wins his fight, what's your thoughts? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think it's a man in the heavyweight division besides Tyson Fury that could take Wilder's punch. I'm just being real. And I think he'll knock Joshua out. I think Joshua will do good against him, but I think he just will knock him out. Wilder's a super puncher. I ain't going to lie. Bob Ram do the offering. But who Cora going to fight without Dev? Interesting. Interesting. How is the highest payday in your career betting on himself? In his career betting on himself? I don't understand that question. I do, but hold up. How is the highest payday in his career betting on himself? I think when they say betting on yourself is basically knowing you can win, and it don't matter what you get paid, go in there and win. And then that way you could demand, you know what I mean, the payments. He ain't wrong. He never take the first offer. You never take the first offer. We talking business. I agree with that. I'm just now tapping in. I was shadow boxing. I hope you was working, baby. I hope that jab tight, the right hand sharp, the hook sharp, making sure you're getting your hands back up, make sure you're slipping them shots, rolling the shots, all of that. Don't just be throwing punches. Make sure you're moving your head, moving your feet, working on your pivots, making sure you're rolling out, making sure you're keeping your eyes open. There's a lot of blinkers out here. That's not good. Devin had no choice. He was begging Cambosis for that fight. Man, cut it out. Once you fight, you become A-side, you win. Shakur don't want to fight. Every time you step in that ring, you risk CTA. Shakur seems a two-weight division champion. I'm not stepping in there for no bullshit money, Got a point. We saw Floyd take less and Devin take less. Shakur has to do what he needs to be done to be that number one guy at 135. Then Tank and Shakur can be the fight of the year. I like how that sound. Hit them likes up, folks. My man Dark Man Kai said hit them likes up. Pull the machine gun out. I mean, he's following what Bob tells him. Shakur act like Devin and him cool, and then he goes against him personally. Dev kind of called his bluff. So is it a smart move by Dev or is it a smart move by Shakur? I think they both playing smart, to be honest. Shakur should take the fight. That would be a big move for the brother. Says, peace be free. Seemed like Shakur got a few too many hands in his pocket. Good observation. Is that the case? Shakur could have fought Frank Martin, but he just want the image of being the boogeyman without having to fight for it. So you think Shakur should have fought Frank Martin, but then does Frank Martin deserve a Shakur level fight? That's interesting. Very interesting. We don't know, but if Dev sent a contract, the only reason they not fighting, because Shakur ain't signed it. And we can't, Dev wouldn't. I don't get that last part. I heard Wilder versus Joshua coming later this year. Is it true, G? I've been hearing about that for the last few months, so it must be true, and I hope it happened. That'd be a great fight. I got Wilder in 7. Shouts to GHB TV. Appreciate that. King Mitch. Hey, Greg, what do you think of Golden Boy Mexican fighters being undisciplined and missing weight like Zerto Ramirez, Munguia, and now Virgil Ortiz? I think all those guys are just simply greedy. They got to work on better diets. They might be having too much fun over there. I don't know. It does look sketchy. Exactly. Wilder sleeping him, even with Derek help. Shakur ducking another fighter that's been calling him out. Y'all don't know what he doing. Y'all don't know what he gonna get paid. Would you agree that Haney's toughest fight was against Linares? Haney was forced to make a lot of adjustments in that fight. Loma wasn't Haney's biggest test. I like to see Shakur. I think at that level Devin was at that time, Linares was his biggest fight. I think when he fought Lomachenko, that became his biggest fight of that time. The reason I'm saying it like that is because styles do make fights. Linares and Lomachenko is 2 different styles. So, you know what I mean? And 2 different magnitudes. It was so I think each fight was a bigger fight. Devin fans hate to hear it, but I want to see Devin develop, fix his flaws before he fight Tank or Shakur. He's still young. It's true. That's what Haney doing. He's on his own. That's what Haney's doing. He's on his spot, and niggas hating. Devin Haney is a bum. Easiest road to undisputed in history. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Because like somebody just mentioned, Linares, tough fight. Very tough fight. And a lot of people won't fight Jorge Linares. He's a legend, a vet, and a nasty one at that. And he stay in the gym. So you know you're going to be in for a fight. Good to hear that offers are being thrown around. Seems like the fight will eventually happen. Have to be patient. I mean, we definitely learned that because it was getting to the point where people were saying Spencer Bud wasn't going to fight at all. And look what we got here. July 29th, national holiday. I better start acting right. George Camboso isn't a challenge. Any man is a challenge, bro. He not giving no one CTE with them fists. Philly Zoe, Shakur has no flaws to fix because he ain't fought nobody close to Tank and Haney's competition. I think he was saying Devin. Will Boots take 25% if the Crawford fight presented itself? I don't know. I'm not Boots' lawyer. I'm not Boots' manager. I'm just Greg Hackett. I don't know what he'll take. And like I said, this is the part we're not talking about. 25% of what? Because it's a lot of y'all right now that'll take 25% of 25,000 right now. Forget the 25%. The highest payday of Shakur's career is not no sacrifice. There is no excuse. It's been a lot of Shakur hate lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, if you notice in boxing, there's always a guy who either does something, says something, or just, you know what I mean, rub people the wrong way and they don't be feeling his vibe. It's like that. It's like that, just like life. You know what I mean? Not everybody gonna like you. I don't see Shakur ducking Devin. He has the mindset of a throwback fighter. He's too good, too young, and wants to make his mark. Shakur isn't afraid. I would agree. Great fighter. What's your thoughts on Simpson? Simpson who? Homer? Bart? Maggie? Which one? I think Martin does deserve that opportunity. Frank Martin versus Shakur Stevenson? Woo-wee. Will Shakur get 25% on PBC or any other major? We don't know. Shakur had one fight at lightweight. Why isn't Frank Martin deserving of the Shakur fight? I think with Frank Martin being 28 years old, that might be a good one for him. It's the best year in boxing history. Ooh, bold statement. Might be, though. I don't know. Shakur should be fighting for a title. Devin got them all. Devin told him 25%. Take this quarter, youngin. Go get you a quarter hug or something. Hell yeah, Dev both ain't fight nobody really. They both ain't fight nobody really. I wouldn't say that, man. These fights be tougher than y'all think. Who do you think is going to fill in for Virgil Ortiz? I don't know. I wish I could make 47. I would have filled in for him. I don't know, though. They might not even find nobody, bro, because you got to imagine the fucking weigh-in is tomorrow. It's not like this is 2 weeks before the fight. The weigh-in is tomorrow. He damn near checked today. Like, that's cutting it close, especially for a fight of that magnitude. Bob don't, and they would have to pay somebody crazy. Bob don't want the fight right now, so he sent a bullshit offer. He got to let it bubble. Smart. So you think Bob is also playing chess? Can't wait for this week's Ennis versus Via card. Yeah, it's going to be a good joint. My man Buddha Namaste said, hit the like button, man. Stop acting crazy. Hit the like button, man. Every fighter has flaws, but what my eyes see, I think Devin needs much more development than Shakur and Tank. Philly Zoe. Peace be free. What's next for Virgil? 154, 160. Heaven Williams. Devin is a bum. Is crazy. Why is Stevenson saying he wants all comers now that Edwin De Los Santos is scheduled to fight and Jermaine Ortiz can no longer make 135? You think Stevenson ducking De Los Santos? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. Shakur needs to take percentage and prove he better. If Dev had to take small purse from Camboso, I ain't mad. Ty Kemp said, smash the like button. We got 182 people in here, 67 likes. Shit not adding up. I don't know. My stomach hurting. I'm getting a little tired. Haney moving extremely solid. I can't be mad at anything he's doing. I mean, he do got the real estate. A side, B side, who's ducking who? What side of the street? Best promotion companies, fight purses split. The box community has turned into love and hip hop. 90% of these commentators never laced up. Bold statement. GregieCash, I love that. But stay away from Tank. Haney fought the toughest competition out of both of them. Of course, he's going to look hella flawed because his fights are one-sided. GP, that was a good observation. Good breakdown. Y'all don't know what he's going to get paid. Motherfuckers always saying Dev got pillow hands. He this, he that. He this, he that. But when it's time to actually fight, they don't want to do it. How come? T.O. ducked him, then ran into Cambosis, and then Cambosis tried as well. He said, y'all take 25% of 25K. Real shit. Come on, man. Keep it G. Man, I'm from the trenches. I don't know what everybody else be into, but we must got a lot of rich motherfuckers on here because I know a lot of motherfuckers that'll take 25% of 25,000. How do y'all know it's the highest payday? I'm not black. I'm Shakur. Hey, man, I don't think it got nothing to do with race. It is chess. It is chess. And you got to get your worth. Or at least get close. Dev's not selling like that. So what? Said 25% of that fight is the highest payday. Period, point blank. At 135 and 25%, we ain't getting that fight. And Dev knew that. I am studying finance. 25% would be high risk. Yeah, but 25% of what? So let's just say if it was 100 million, 25% would be $25 million. Is that bad? Because if you think about it, pay-per-view, these fights generate a lot of money, You got the pay-per-view, you got the gate, you got all the advertising and all of that, you know what I mean? All the sponsors. So you got to really think, man. It'd be a lot of money floating around. Shakur, a two-time champion. I think Jermaine Ortiz is a better fight for Shakur than Frank Martin. I do too. I think Frank Martin definitely... See, the thing is with Frank Martin, we seen Frank Martin put on some good performances, and he hot right now. But we ain't never seen him really on that level. Now, Jermaine on the other hand, we've seen Jermaine on that level with Lomachenko, and he did great. So I think that's the only difference. So I would like to see Jermaine Ortiz before I seen Frank Martin and Shakur. I would like to see Jermaine Ortiz and Shakur before I seen Frank Martin and Shakur. Shakur should take the 25% plus per diem for him and his team, then do what he do and grow his career from there. Joshua got to beat White first. I heard about that. Dev already said that 25% is more than Shakur's last 3 fights. Ooh, that's heavy talk. Can he guarantee that? Shakur is clearly afraid, and if Frank Martin versus Shakur would be good because he beat Rivera. Rivera was supposed to get a Tank fight, and we know Tank ain't just going to fight Frank Martin. So, yes, Frank deserves. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is Rivera was just another guy that was supposed to be good. And I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm just saying they were just 2 up-and-coming guys. So, to me, that was just a good matchup. But it's not like it's not the level of a Shakur. It's not the level of a Tank Davis. It's not the level of a Devin Haney. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to see that fight. I definitely would love to see that fight. That would be a great fight. But I just think Jermaine Ortiz deserves a chance before Frank Martin. But who am I? You know what I mean? I'm just, you know. Shakur is clearly afraid. I read that one. So I agree. Y'all always saying someone ain't fight nobody. It's not easy doing what they do, though. Real shit. That's what I was saying earlier. Every fight is tough. The preparation alone is tough. You know what I mean? The preparation alone is tough to get in there and get ready for these fights, man. So a lot of times people be saying some disrespectful things when they talk about these fighters. Because it's not easy, trust me. Haney versus Lomo 2. I would definitely watch that. I hope Tank come home and push for that Devin fight. That'd be a good joint. Snug, what's up? Bob always playing chess, for sure. Frank Martin might mess around and upset one of these dudes. I mean, it could possibly happen. Get the likes to 200, gang. My man Mario Battle. I was about to call him Mario Barrios. Mario Battle said, man, get the likes to 200. Stop playing with the boy Greg Hackett, man. Bad idea for Devin. He is B-side to anyone else worth fighting. That's one of them jokes. I don't know. Devin Haney is the youngest undisputed champion in boxing history during the 4-belt era. I don't understand all the haters. Do you see anyone at 140 that Dev couldn't beat? I ain't gonna lie. I think Richardson Hitchens would give Devin a great rumble at 140. And Hitchens not even one of the title holders. What's up, G? Do you think Virgil Ortiz should take a break from boxing and get his health together at this point? I believe he should, because I would hate to see or hear about something bad happening to him. Real shit. Boots wanted more and would definitely take 25% for all the belts. Mr. Greg, be honest. I don't know what he would do. You telling me to be honest? I'm not Boots. Like I said, I'm not his manager. I'm not his lawyer. I don't know how they do business. I don't know what he get paid. I'm not one of them people that be asking people what they get paid and all that. Because when I get paid, don't ask me. Mind your business. That's what I'm going to tell you. So I don't know what he would do. Just because Haney took less don't mean Shakur got to take less. Know your worth. It's a negotiation. The first offer, of course, it's a low ball. Collie Boy said, smash the like button, man. Stop playing around. Y'all acting lazy. Y'all acting lazy with them likes, too. But I understand. It's cool. A lot of y'all, this is your first time checking me out. A lot of y'all get to see me often. So some people understand and some don't. You know what I mean? We at 50% right now with the likes. I'm liking it. That's more than 25%. Man, Devin haven't hurt a fighter in over 60 rounds. Damn. He winning, though. Well, Dev did say the percentage he's giving him is going to be more than his last 3 fights combined. I love that could be some shit talk too. I love to see Frank Martin versus Isaac Cruz. Me too. Me too. I think Frank Martin a low key beat Ortiz. He beat that little Ali dude bad. I forgot his name. Michelle Rivera. Thoughts on Canelo Charlo? Canelo Charlo is gonna be a banger. Canelo Charlo, that's gonna be like a Die Hard movie. You feel me? All it's gonna be missing is Bruce Willis. You feel me? That's gonna be a bang out. That's gonna be exciting. Very exciting to see. That's what I gotta say about that. Shakur want Bob to handle the division on a silver platter. Is that true? My question is, what happened to negotiations in boxing? Why is 25% the end-all be-all? Great question. Sound of the leak. Great question. Frank beating Pitbull, too, for my money. Tank versus Devin breakdown. Well, I'll give y'all that. Y'all ain't gonna get it right now, but I'll get into that. Actually, if you go back in my videos, I did a Shakur, Tank, and Devin John. I talked about all three of them, then I talked about what it would look like if they faced each other. Shakur beat Yoshino. Ortiz lost. Frank beat Rivera. Jermaine not more proven by losing. I don't think Jermaine got a win better than Rivera on his resume. I understand that, but it's that you gotta, I understand that. That's a great point. But it's like you gotta see him in there with one of them guys, though. Jermaine lost to one of those guys. You understand? He didn't lose to Michelle Rivera. He lost to one of those guys. One of those top guys. Shakur's problem is he thinks he's above sacrifice. Floyd took 30%. Dev took 22%. What makes Shakur better than them? Question. Devin took 78-22 to accomplish undisputed, but Shakur can't take 25. Shakur haven't fought nobody good at 135 to jump the line and become undisputed. Now, wait a minute, y'all. We talking like this, but Inoue never fought at 122 pounds at all, and he getting a shot at Cool Boy for the unified. Is that fair to say? Let's be real now. I think Shakur and Cool Boy got to go over there. We know why he going over there, but damn. I think Shakur should have took it because if he wins, he's the man on top and gets to call shots. Dev, the same thing with Kambosos. Dev did the same thing with Kambosos for sure. Hitch is the best at 140 right now to me. He nice. I ain't gonna lie. Young boy nice. Shakur is another Latino duck. Damn. I understand the offer just off the fact that Devin took 30% to Kambosos 70 in order to become champion. Still, I feel like Shakur is worth more than 25% of everything. African Dev style, like Ken and Ryu. You right, that would be lit, but Dev will win, in my opinion. That'd be a great fight, bro. Boots and Villa gonna be a good joint. AG, what do you make of Villa laughing throughout the whole presser? He didn't look too concerned. I mean, a lot of the shit Villa was saying, I agree with. You know what I mean? The only way you can be great in boxing is to take on the opportunities. They said that his promoter told him, I can get you a tune-up. He said no. So I appreciate Villa for this. You know what I mean? And I can imagine he making some pretty good money. So this is what we in the game to do. We in the game to be great. You know what I mean? All these guys want to be champ. And the only way you're going to get closer to being champ is beating who's in front of you. So I like the energy. Your subscribers going through the roof. I appreciate that. Listen, man. Let's take some time out for the subscribers. Let's take some time out for everybody that's in here, man. And go ahead and post your hoods, man. Go ahead and put your hoods in here, man. We can shout the hoods. It's time we take some time out for the subscribers, for the listeners, for the viewers, and we're going to go ahead and, you know what I mean, rep y'all hoods one good time. Real shit. So, Greg, seeing what Ellis did to Villa throughout the fight, can Boots walk through Villa's shots and walk him down? I don't know. That's why I'm waiting to see. I don't know. I think this is a great challenge for Boots. I think this is a great fight for Boots. I like this guy's energy. I like what he brings to the table. So let's get it going. You know You know what I mean? I want to see what happens. I don't think no man could just walk through punches. Glad to see you, Coach Black Ray Donovan in there. All right, listen, y'all. We got North Philly in here. We got Redding in the house, 610. We got Seattle in here. We got Maryland, Fresno, California, Northeast Philly, Third Ward, Houston. Shout out to the Third Ward. We got, slow down. We got West Side of Atlanta in here. We got Feltonville in here. Oh, yeah, it's getting crazy. ATL Salute. Oh, yeah, Flint, Brooklyn, Nutty Block. Oh, yeah, we getting crazy in here. Germantown in here. Yeah, shout out to G-Town. You already know what it is. Much love from New Orleans. We got New Orleans, Miami, East Baltimore, D.C., the trenches, Southeast. Southeast crazy. You think Virgil faking? I don't know. He might be. Richmond, Virginia, San Francisco, Baltimore, New Orleans. Yeah, they in here. Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland. Seattle. Southeast D.C. again. O-Block for sure. How you feel? West Virginia. Come on, man. Keep them coming. Maryland in here. New York. Hampstead, New York. Plainfield, New Jersey. Let's go. Urbana. Let's go. South Philly, living in Tennessee. Let's get it. Virginia, North Carolina, Chicago, Capitol Hill. Let's get it. It's my favorite channel now. 912 Savannah, Georgia. I appreciate that, man. York, Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah. Some gangsters coming out of York. Milwaukee. Well, we got Phoenix, Arizona, Memphis. Oh, yeah. Crenshaw. I definitely stopped through Crenshaw before. District training in Decatur. Yeah. Detroit, Alaska, London. Shout out to London. Shout out to Alaska. The Hoosier State. What's that, Indiana? Joliet, Illinois. West Orlando, London. Southeast San Diego. Harvey World. South side of Chicago. Jersey, stand up. Oh, yeah, it's going crazy. Inglewood in here. Oh, yeah, it's getting crazy. Kansas City, Missouri in here. Sacramento, Milwaukee. Oh, yeah. East Texas, 903. Cali. EPA, what that mean? Hold on. Let me. West Orlando in here. London. It's going crazy. Orlando. Florida, what that lock? What that say? Lock? How you say that? Lockachet? Loxachet, Florida. Bridgeport, Connecticut in here. The P. South Philly, what's up? South St. Louis in here. What's the deal? Camden in here. Chicago. Let's get it. Kensington. Oh, yeah. Kenzo, the beach. Orlando, Detroit, yeah. Syracuse, yeah. Hawaii. East Palo Alto, where that's at? Oh, Afghanistan. Oh, show love. Shout out to Afghanistan, man. Hawaii in here. Appreciate y'all, man, for sure. Memphis, Tennessee, Toledo, Ohio, Syracuse, New York. Hey, yo, show love, man. Stop playing, man. The love is real, man. Yeah, get them in there. This joint trenched out. Let's get it, man. Stop playing with my people, man. You feel me? It's getting hot here. Northern Cali, we take it. Let's go. What's going on? Brooklyn in the building. Y'all know I fuck with Brooklyn for sure. Wisconsin in here. They got the cheeseheads all in here. Yeah. What's popping? I started sweating and shit. I started getting excited. Magnolia Project. Let's get it in. Let's stop playing with my people, man. East Texas, South Memphis. Oh, yeah, I heard about South Memphis. Memphis, my bad. I've been down to Memphis when I was 18. I was on Bill Street. I wasn't even supposed to be on Bill Street, but they let me on Bill Street. Houston in here. Houston, Texas. Stop playing with me, man. Living sweet out Cali, Maryland. Oh, yeah. Augusta, Georgia. Korea in here. Seoul, South Korea. Stop playing with my people, man. North Korea in this motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Florida. Appreciate y'all. The trenches of America in here. Let's get it. St. Louis in here. Smoketown, Texas. Let's get it. Berlin, Germany. Y'all funny as shit. Jersey, you know Jersey in the house. Y'all know DC in here. Paris, France in here. Y'all funny as shit. Area out of the way of Atlanta. Y'all know what it is. All love. North Korea for sure not in here. Yeah, let's get it popping. He said, oh, Afghanistan. Real rap, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We gonna definitely go. Listen, I got a lot going on, man. But as soon as I settle down, we gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get everything set up for y'all. We real nice. And we gonna have the vibe going. Get it popping. Yo, Greg, how much save do fighters really have within splits? I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. Whenever they do a split, all right, not a split, but whenever they do give out percentages, right? Like my man was saying earlier, you never take the first bid. You know what I'm saying? You never take the first bid. But the power really depends on how much the fight is being demanded. You know what I mean? If people not demanding the fight, then you don't got too much argument. You know what I mean? But it's certain little things in between that you can bargain for. And you can, you know, yeah, bro, you can bargain for it and ask for more, you know what I mean, for certain reasons. But on this level, where we watching these guys on TV, it's just really about demand. It's really about demand. Yes, if Shakur fought anybody, we would watch it. If Devin fought anybody, we would watch it. But when you put the two together, it's like, come on. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to be mad at either fighter. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me to be mad at either fighter. Because when you're fighting on this level, it's like, yeah, I talked about the 25% the whole live. I just took time out to shout out to people. But when you talking about the percentages on this level, it really has to do with the demand of the fight. You know what I mean? To be honest. So the fighters have power, but it depends on the demand. Like if you a big ticket seller on a smaller scale, you got a lot of demand. You know what I mean? You could say, yo, I'm only paying this and I want this off the tickets. Now it's up to you and the promoter to come up with something. But once you get on this TV level, you know what I mean? It's based off how many people actually tune into you. That's why the pay-per-view numbers, you know what I mean? They do count in the big fights like Spence and Bud get ready to have. You know what I mean? That's why the numbers do count. Because when you put them together, man, you get something special. So it is worth arguing about. You know what I mean? Yeah, we in here vibing, man. I'm just checking in with my people, man. We answering these questions and shit. But listen, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get up. You know what I mean? Got some shit to do. We got a very important appointment tomorrow. I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. I appreciate y'all for staying up with me, showing love, man. Y'all ain't have to do that. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all for the likes and for the views, for the listen. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the participation. You feel me? If you're gonna be at Boost Fight, let me know. I might pull up just for you. I might pull up for everybody. I don't know, man. But if you can't even get me a $5 Sprite, I can't fuck with you. You know the Sprite's gonna be like $7.50. No, but look, man, I appreciate y'all. I will be back tomorrow. We're gonna get it popping some more. You know what I mean? Nothing but love. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram. Greg Hackett 215 on Twitter. Greg Hackett on Facebook. Tap in with me. Send me some questions. You know what I mean? Send me some point of views. You know what I mean? I'm going to try my best to get on this joint and talk about it. I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all a lot. Thank you. Get with me. All love. GHB TV. We are for the people. I promise.